Welcome, guys, to my first ever segment, Word of the Week. I am Bradley Overrated, and I'm excited to do this. It's entirely new, and I know it doesn't sound exciting. How can a word be exciting? Well, it's really hard. I'm going to be honest. Words aren't really exactly the thing I go, oh, baby, yeah, that's what I want to talk dirty to me. Use words. But I think they're important. I think they're fun. I am a complete nerd in this regard. And let's just do this. I'm going to try to make this as pleasurable of an experience as possible. So you're probably asking yourself, what is juxtaposition? Well, like I said, it's an artsy-fartsy term, which basically means two objects placed close together for a contrasting effect. That's it. You'll often see this given by people who do pictures or draw sketches. It's a very common thing that is used in all forms of art, and that's not just pictures. That can include literature, that can include video games, that can include a plethora of different forms and styles of art. There are a number of contrasting elements that are used all the time. One example is life and death. Very easy one to get your hands and your mind around. So is the sun and the moon. Light and dark. Love and hatred. Beauty and ugliness. Seriously, these are such cliches these days and age. It's just kind of there, but they all serve as a juxtaposition in almost everything. So it's a term that you might not know, but it's a term that you probably have used in one shape or form, whether that was writing an essay in high school or just drawing a simple sketch on a notepad. Juxtaposition is an all-encompassing and everything type of term that is really cool and it's really unique. But let's be real here for a second. I mean, where's the fun in that? Ooh, yes, life and death, what a cliche. Well, let's talk about some good use of juxtaposition. For example, cupcakes. That's right. You see this picture right here? Cupcakes, baby. Juxtaposition cupcakes. I mean different shapes, different sizes, different flavors. I was watching the show the other day where they had a cinnamon cupcake and a lemon cupcake. That's a juxtaposition I could sink my teeth into. You see what I did there? And the beauty about juxtapositions is that they don't have to be so melodramatic. They can be lighthearted and fun. Not everything has to be so artsy-fartsy, man. I don't care about life and death and blah blah blah. I care about cupcakes, man. Cupcakes are delicious and they can form great juxtapositions, and do not tell me cooking is not an art form. I dare you to go watch some of the professional bakers of the world and tell me that's not art. That is seriously amazing. I love cupcakes. And since I love cupcakes and almost everybody loves cupcakes, I can conclude that everybody should love the word juxtaposition. And then the last example I want to quickly give for juxtaposition, and since this is not only a literary channel now, it is also a gaming channel, look at the screen. These two colors in this game, Splatoon 2, is a perfect example of what a juxtaposition is at its core. Seriously, contrasting neon pink versus contrasting neon blue, purple, whatever that color is, clashing against one another right there on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, Splatoon 2 is an entire game dedicated to juxtaposition. How awesome is that? Okay, I think it's awesome. You're probably at this point thinking, what an idiot, but you know what? I don't care. It's an awesome word, and this is an awesome game. And now my last thing I want to talk about this word is when you should use juxtaposition. You don't want to just throw it around left and right like I have in this video. It's one of those calculated words. You got to use it at the proper place and the proper time. You can't just go walking around everywhere and going, man, aren't these trees and this whole environment, this nature part right here, it just clashes with this other section over here? It's quite the juxtaposition. You do that, you're going to sound like an idiot and you're going to sound like an artsy-fartsy prick. And nobody wants to sound like an artsy-fartsy prick. So there's a time and there's a place for these words. And juxtaposition should be used probably in college, when you're actually in college, in class. If you're writing a very formal essay and you're trying to get an argument across where you want to sound educated, but not too educated now. You know, there's a time and there's a precision for this word. If you're at an art museum, that is a perfect and beautiful time to use this word. Don't use it for everything, don't exhaust the word, but just appreciate it for what it is and use it accordingly. Or you could just say this comparison and this contrast and just forget this whole word even exists. But I like it. I think that's a really cool word. And that, guys, concludes my word of the week. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I am Bradley Overrated. Be sure to click the like button, I think it's that, or click the dislike button. I could care less which one you click. I am not about likes and dislikes. I mean, I have 35 subscribers. What's another like or dislike gonna do for me, right? And if you're interested in my content, be sure though to click the subscribe button. I will see you guys on the next video that I do. Thank you so much for watching. I am out like a trout. Have a good one.